Anyways, I think we shall begin. And of course, I think only week passed, so everybody remembers what happened last time. And before we go, like, decide how Mari joins you, and yeah, we will talk about this stuff. Let's move, like, decide, like, the immediate aftermath after the fight with Nightwalker. If I remember correctly, you were like running away, trying to get to the entry point because, well, you were fighting. I don't
Um,
remember if it was during the day, but yeah, let's just say it was somewhat along these lines that it's not night, it's like maybe evening or something like that. So there's still like sun outside. So if the Night Walker decides to go after you, he would be at a disadvantage because yeah, you remember that status that he has in direct sunlight, which must be a natural one. So you go there,
mm,
uh, and you arrive with no problems. I'm guessing like uh, yeah, everybody. I think everybody was on the Griffin of the Otiros. Like
mm.
Genkiro was in his fox form, and then like Lysander decided to jump on his like to escape after surviving a finger of death to the chest.
Yeah, might as well. Mm.
Yeah, that's for the simplicity's sake. So yeah, you arrive and the landing zone. I don't know if you did any like healing. I didn't. Wasn't editing your tokens, so like in Kiro you might check how much HP you have and like if you did any kind of healing.
I have negative.
Yeah, I slapped him a few times with, with healing after we got away, so mm, he should be pretty okay. Mm.
So
Uh,
can you just roll, for the, or maybe not because I don't think in this day will be more combat. So yeah, yeah, let's just say yeah, he's well above 0 HP, which is good. So you can like, okay, edit your token. And yeah, you are outside, and after like you wait minute, two, three, and for now it looks like the guy, the Nightwalker creature, is not coming after you. Like I know this is not the mechanical thingy, but like you don't feel the sense of dread and malice like coming after you, like whizzing from the inside of the tower.
Mm. Looks like that blasted fella isn't following after us after all. I say to Genkiro,
Good.
if this one, like hanging from my arm, like hanging onto your tail, like dragging you after me.
Hey, let go
uh,
of my tail, shitface.
mm,
Yeah. Anyways, Lysander might have had because I remember that he was making a spellcraft check to see what was the last spell before the Nightwalker like disappeared, and he saw that. So he might say to you that he like we must still be on guard because the Nightwalker creature like made a plane shift, but of course he doesn't know where, to which plane exactly. So, what do you do?
hmm. How long do you have to rest to regain like smite and challenges?
I think that needs to be a full rest, which is 8 hours.
Hmm. How much daytime do we still have?
Let's just say it's late afternoon, so like it's 3 hours until sundown.
Hmm. Blasted. Hmm. Well, Genkiro, do you have any brilliant plan? Nobody has any brilliant plan.
Okay.
Is Simon there?
Simon doesn't look like he's here.
He seems to have dropped the call.
Oh,
Okay. That's a bummer.
indeed it is.
Okay, so let's just cut for a second from this situation, and I think before he returns, or maybe, like, you know, in the meantime, we might like discuss, Zach, like, how do you have any ideas about, like, how do you see your character joining the party? What her reasons might be for do that?
Well, first of all, I could be hanging out with the clerics in Pinewood. Second of all, they could just find me wandering around. Like, they would be wandering around and they'd come across me, who would be a tree, actually, because I can do that for 10 hours.
Okay.
I can look like a tree.
Why would you want to look like a tree?
For science or something. To be close to nature.
Say there's a meeting in a graveyard, like, between people. I can hide in there as a dead tree.
Really, a dead tree, not a living, like a gigantic
I
tree in the middle of the
I can
graveyard.
look like a dead tree, too.
And that's
and-
actually quite useful. If you
The-
weren't, that'd be like a fully flowering tree in the middle of a graveyard. Nobody would find that suspicious at all.
Even in, and even with Detect Magic, all they get is a faint transmutation aura from the tree.
Mm.
I can do that and become a cloud, too.
A cloud.
Yes, a cloud.
Oh god.
And then I can fly
Yeah,
as a cloud.
it's actually kind of cool.
Yes,
You mean
it
I
is.
could have like a pipe and you could try trick people that I'm smoking or something, and nobody would
Yeah,
ever know you're there.
It'd be a huge cloud.
Yeah.
Like, huge, like, kind of the kind in the sky.
Do you have any idea how big the clouds in the sky are?
Yeah, I'd be that big.
Really, like a few kilometers across.
Let me find the spell.
That's kind of ridiculous. Also kind of hilarious.
Well, you know, there are many ridiculous things in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Unless you're a cavalier.
There you go.
then that's- Alright, let me check. Cloud shape.
That one's 10 minutes per level, though.
Mm.
Except you assume the shape of a colossal cloud with a space of 30 feet.
That's not that big, to be honest. But yeah, it's way bigger than the cloud of a smoke pipe.
Well, 30 feet is pretty damn big, I guess.
That's actually really cool. And I mean, if you're over the industrial city, nobody would ever know you were that cloud. Mm.
Well, even if I'm just a cloud, it even says, even the closest inspection cannot reveal that the cloud in question is actually
I
a
know.
magically concealed creature.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going over an industrial city, nobody would ever suspect to throw a sense magic into the the dust and all the things above the city.
Yep.
Mm.
But tree
I
shape
think-
is better because I sit there and I don't move for 10 hours.
Okay. Well, those are certainly interesting ideas. Like, I was just wondering if you might have something like, no, just what's interesting about potential ideas, but I might have something
Better?
else.
Okay.
We shall see if better. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna use you as a spy, Zach. So. Mm.
Well,
nah,
I have a
not really.
giant flying bird as well. Don't
Giant
forget that.
viper.
Yeah, like how big this your companion is? Because I thought for a moment he's 5x5,
Nope, it's large.
so 10x10. Okay.
Huge ass bird.
Because it becomes large at level 7. Anyways,
Though is he becoming larger like further down the road? Okay, so the large is the big. Okay, but
I could use a spell to make him larger than that, but I don't have
yeah,
a
a large person and whatnot. Anyways, before we go to the joining thing, because I of course forgot about one more thing, or in other words, I just thought that I might do something like that. That you as because I think you didn't write, but I'm just wondering, are you like old member of the guild or newer one?
Mm,
Newer, like in my reasoning, newer is like in the that joined the guild in those 5 years that were, when the party was dead.
Dead. Yeah.
let's
So
do
he
that.
needs. Yeah.
So
So
they
you.
won't even know me.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
Okay. Okay, so that's also good because, like, as one of the newer members in the guild, we're probably once or twice in the guild headquarters in Dragonhide. Of course, you've met the guild master, and if the rest of you, like, if Otiros doesn't know, like, this guy is basically, it's common knowledge that this guy is an uh, rather old half elf, half celestial. No, wait. The guild members probably know or highly suspect that he's like half celestial, half elf.
And highly suspicious.
Yeah, it's like mostly cool dude that doesn't interfere with like he doesn't care what the guild members do most of the times. Like he's mostly overseeing the entire like guild, just in case. And basically, maybe a year or year and a half, like before current day, uh, it's kinda out of character information because Mari doesn't know the others had the same dream, vision, call it what you want. But basically, the other guild members had the like dream vision once again, the same as if you remember you had with the keeper. You know
Creepy crow guy. Got
yeah,
it.
the crow father.
Mm.
Is he back? Is he back? No, he's not. He's typing though.
Yeah, he's typing,
Yeah,
so
he'll be back soon. Mm.
maybe he needs to like restart the
yeah.
Skype.
Yeah. Maybe his
Probably.
computer crashed or something.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Please don't vandalize
Got it.
my beautiful page.
Drawing stick figures everywhere. Final boss and stuff like that.
And
The
basically
final boss is the DM. You are screwed.
Of course. Yes.
well, the thing is that if you play to beat the system and the DM, I think that might be the wrong game because
Hey guys.
it's just not
Hey,
fun.
Hello.
greetings.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just try to quickly finish the thing with Mari and this dream vision with Crowfather. So basically, you had the same information about the like creatures and the danger. If he gives you the entire background information about the artifact called the blade. He show it to you like the version if it happens to be completed, and all that stuff to repeat to your character. And he asked, I mean, you don't know if he asks anything specifically to other guys, but he asks you specifically to go north to join the other guild members because he thinks he's not sure if they are doing the right thing. He's not explaining what the right thing is or the wrong thing, but they might need your help. And let's just say it was like the north, it's the part of the world that you were not too many times before, so if that's okay with you, I would say that you decided that you might as well try to venture north. Also,
Yep.
if you ask like how can I find them, like if you don't have the spells to finding people, like he will tell you like uh, they have the tower. You will see it. And on your way to the north, it seems like you've met with the another party of the adventurers. who are going on the same uh, the same way, and you've talked, you learn the names. Like out of character, this is the same group of like the all female like adventure party you've met way few sessions ago.
It was an all-female adventure party.
Uh, There was a kid, but I think I didn't specify what was his gender.
Okay.
Yeah, basically Genkiro, I think had sex with sorcerers from
Oh, yeah.
this party.
Hey.
I can cast
Maybe not his
divination
greatest
anyway, so I
idea.
can find them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that will also be helpful. And you learn the names, and what are their specialties in the group. So learn that the Astrid, like the knightly looking woman, is a cleric in the party, and but battle cleric, with heavy armor and flail on the front lines. Veneta is a barbarian, and you think like under the clothes she might hide. Wait, I need to. If a person has like a half dragon template and it's high level enough, does she like has a wings going from her?
I'm not sure actually. Do you have a link to the template?
Because I think I've read it, but I just kind of remembered the. Oh no, wait. A half dragon has wings, so yeah. Like she's not especially like shy, but you can see that under the clothes, if she's not. Oh. Sorry for the chaotic way, but as I said, I'm kind of chaotic today. Can your character fly? Or oh wait, you have a giant bird who can.
That, and I can turn into a flying animal.
So yeah, so instead of like moving on the ground, they kind of like look at themselves. They look at you. Well, we all here can fly one way or another, so it might be an easy way. So instead of going on the ground, you fly. But the thing is that you only see like dragon wings on Veneta, the barbarian. I don't think the half celestial template gives you like visible wings, and even if I'm gonna say that they are not visible, or maybe they don't have like physical wings. So yeah, they are kinda specific party. You also learn that the ranger in the group her name is Aurora, and the sorceress is Ramus. Ramus is an elf. Karora is a half elf, if I remember correctly, and Veneta Astrid are human. The last member of the party, which looks like at the first glance, looks like a 12-year-old kid, a girl. It takes you almost no time to identify that. Well, okay, so basically, I don't know if you watch like it's mainly a question for Simon. Have you watched like Shingeki no Bahamut?
Oh, it's her. I thought I recognized that picture.
Yeah, the lowly undead.
Yep.
Well,
No,
yeah,
really?
that's more or less the idea of this character. Out of all these characters, I don't have prepared like shit for her, but basically in this team she's undead necromancer.
Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, do you like on your way? Do you like? She's kind of like she's not speaking too much words with you. She's mostly like looking bored, like going through her like one or two books. As I said, not prepared. I don't know how many spell books she has or she will have. So yeah.
I am not speaking to her either.
Hmm.
if I do, I might try to
Do you like inquire?
enter undeadness,
Sorry.
being in being both a druid and oracle of life. I am like heavily geared against fighting undead and among other things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, while I'm completely fine with immortality, undead not so much.
Okay.
So,
Speaking
not
about
nuking-
speaking about immortality, I don't think is there anything that you can detect this, but you get a strange feeling that all of them, even the undead, they have something else in them, like, and you might get the feeling that it might be something with your like life resurrection thing, but you are not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
But I don't know, do you maybe inquire the other party members, like what's the deal with the undead girl?
Sure.
Like
I
in,
will ask them about her.
like in hush hush tones, not in.
Sure. Hush hush tones.
Okay, so
So what's with the undead chick?
I guess you might ask Astrid because she's a cleric, so she needs to be a good cleric. And technically speaking, even if you like secretly tried like detect evil on the like undead girl, you don't necessarily get the evil vibe. Like
I
she's
don't
not.
have detect evil. I do have detect magic and detect poison. That's about it.
Yeah, so yeah, you can expect that all of them has more or less magical equipment, so you get like pings, pings, pings.
Yep.
Anyways, as you inquire, probably Astrid, because well, she probably is the most good of all them all, because the barbarian girl is like more of the haughty good, like, if I can cut something bad, then I'm fine, and whatnot. So she says that, well, it's. I hope you don't like feel threatened or like you won't try to do something to her because basically she explains to you that her being undead wasn't her choice.
Fair.
And basically she like gives like, yeah, in the past she was kinda lost. She might have done one or two bad things, maybe to bad people, but after we took her in, we helped her. Sadly, there's some other thing, but of course we don't know each other that well, so I can't tell you about it. So that's the other thing that I'm not really able to like help her. So I guess she will be stuck with her, like how she looks for the rest of her life. But she's a good girl. Under guidance, she helped us a lot. Okay, if you don't have
Yep.
further questions, inquires,
Nope.
then as you
She won't be getting smited.
yeah, and don't expect like because if I wanted to like really put her mechanically, I don't think there's a chance that like she probably won't be a zombie. Like with her bite won't turn people into her
Fair.
yeah, or something like that. I don't know. As I said, I didn't finish or even start making her character. I only know that she'll be the wizard necromancer undead one. Anyway, so let's cut back to the Hero. Are you still with us?
Yep.
So let's cut back to the like the guys at the tower and the entry point late afternoon. I think you were cut like Otiros was asking you if you have any brilliant plan. Because as you wait, you kinda know Lissandra also told you that this guy is not coming after you like immediately. He probably plane shifted. Like, Lysander knows he plane shifted because he passed the spellcraft check and he told you that.
Well, I'm pretty much 2 steps away from death, so we need to regroup and think of a better plan together.
So technically we just fly towards the nearest mountain and hide there till tomorrow, come back and beat the shit out of that thing if it's still here.
If it's still here, that is.
Yes, that's what I said.
As I said, you don't... For now, you don't feel any sense of dread or malice, like, around you or coming from the tower. And just a quick reminder that, technically speaking, you don't need only mountain, you are kinda close to the city itself, the Fool's Hope. If you want. It's your choice. What will you do? The nights here, even though it's not fully winter yet, they will be cold.
Well, let's head to Fool's Hope. Maybe there we could get some more shelter and perhaps some better winter equipment.
I mean, technically speaking, I think you bought winter equipment like as you were going to the north for the
Alright.
first time. So, yeah. So I
Yeah,
would. I'm just saying.
But I
like,
need a new net.
Okay. So yeah, you go to the Fool's Hope to do your stuff. I'm guessing like half an hour or hour might pass. Wait a minute. I think the meeting between old party and the new party member will be like the day after tomorrow in the morning, because even if they are flying and they are coming from like they have a lot of ground to cover, so it will take them some time.
Because we don't want to fly through the shitstorm.
Oh, definitely not. So you take a detour around it.
Can we just rename it that? Instead of Desolated Plains, just call it the shitstorm?
Well, the official name is Desolated Plains. How adventurers want to call it, it's up to their... Like, if you want to call it shitstorm, your call.
Fair enough.
So, unless you want to do anything specific, try to buy like something really hard to find. I guess we can fast forward.
I'm going to hang around by the tavern and listen for some rumors about what's been happening around here.
Okay, so basically, one rumor is, as you later learn, it's same old shit. Like, people are always saying that the woods north, it's not really a rumor, it's like everyone thinks that it's like based on fact that if people want to go north, like trying to get to the ruins of the villages to the north, like the forests around, they are... During the day you might not find anything, but in the night expect undead. The lands north, they say they are cursed, like, and there's only bad stuff awaiting those who go north from Fool's Hope. The other thing is, some people are afraid that... True.
No adventurer tried to loot it or anything. They just ignored it.
Well, yeah, not like the low-level guys don't really have the ability to...
Yeah, but seriously,
Fly
we're up in the
with it.
north. What else is there but high-level adventurers?
Yeah, but even especially like that might have been a thing after like for the first year or two, but after 5 years, after nothing happened and this tower hadn't moved for an inch. Well, they know there's here, and well, the town is still here, so they really don't give a fuck today. The other thing is that they say that they all think the winter that comes will be even fiercer, like even worse, and they think that like the protection at the town and the the living people in this part of the north had, it's gone, because some evil took and they say the name like Sanctuary of Summer. That's how they call it.
So what's the
Right.
Northern Light again?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What is the Northern Light again?
It's outpost. Wait, what's the name for the? Uh, fuck.
Lookout?
Lookout. Yeah, like there's a light, like the light that guides lighthouse, something like lighthouse. And lookout and somewhat of a military checkpoint outpost, something like that. So for example, if there was something really bad, like an undead invasion coming from the north, and they would think that the town itself they won't be able to defend it, they would evacuate whoever they could up to the mountain, to the northern light, because in the mountains, narrow roads, easier position to defend. Also, that's the other thing you would learn it already, that a large part of the town it's built underground. Because underground is slightly. I don't know if that's how it works in real life, but in Fantasy I'm gonna say that they have slightly more heat underground, so it's more warmer.
Yeah, it does kind of work that way.
Yeah, so that's the stuff.
Mind you, the ground is still frozen as well, but
Yeah.
it is better than frozen air.
And the last thing that you might hear, that nobody, like, they kinda grateful that they don't hear or see frost giants anymore.
Did Odin kill them all?
No, it's more in the sense that you think that in your intuition tells you that it's more of a, because there are less of them right now, so they don't venture that far, like that close to the city, to like attack somebody, like people or something like that.
Yeah, maybe the fact that there's a giant freaking tower here could have also scared them off.
Probably. And like combining this information, these rumors, and the information you heard way like 5 years ago from the old Benedict. If you are wondering, you don't see that old guy. Do you like inquire about his whereabouts?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so like as that, my god, not that, as Mari, Zach, Vesta, and deduce that, yeah, they say that he lived a full life and he passed away peacefully due to old age.
So he didn't get eaten by a frost giant. That was what I was kind of expecting.
And they even, if you want, like one of the guys even points to the small wooden statue of this guy on the city square.
He got a statue on the city square?
Well, as you might not remember, but as I was saying the first time you met the old Benedict, that he was probably probably the best hunter there was in the city, or maybe even in the north.
Alright,
So
Hey.
it's like, so he was a big time local hero.
Does it include a grave set of some sort so that people can pay their tributes, or?
His grave is on the small graveyard in the other part of the town. On the
Alright.
statue is like I don't like have the prepared quote, but something like uplifting, like something, a short sentence about his life, like great warrior he was and all that stuff.
Alright, I guess I'll go to the small gravesite and pay my condolences.
Okay. Do you do anything else during the day? The rest of the day, which like
Yeah.
the sound
just a-
is slowly
just-
coming down. Yeah.
what did that demon thingy we faced had for resistance? Didn't you have like silver or something to get through it resistance?
The night